All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's out in the clear. 40. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be it. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots find an answer with their opening drive. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Patriots literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
It's Walker on the option. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Patriots into the dime, 3rd down.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. Panthers, 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come back team.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And he's he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time.
Let's go. Ready.
Walker off his own read. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying for it with Milroe. Escapes the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Ready.
First plays the design run. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots lead by 15 now.
Seahawks 6.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
From the gun, Milroe. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
It's a gain of 2.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hold the ready.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down.
Here we go. Start.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
Reload. Here we go. Catch, Bobcat.
Walker on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. 21-6 is our score. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They have 2nd down and 5. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Come on. Set. Mustang, 18 Cardinal. Riggs. Hurt. Let's go.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
May now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. He It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Walker now from the gun. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will set them up wonderfully. That one bounces out inside the 35. Very short field ahead. First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, here's May. Cut out left. And they take him down right along the 30. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Henderson here from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Buying some time right. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. May throwing for it. Oh, what a play! He adjusted to the tipped pass, reels in that deep shot. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. Henderson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The motion a receiver left. Quick throw completed by May. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And off to Walker from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Escapes the pocket. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down throw here for Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Milroe with it on first. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And they make this stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Rig alert, rig alert. Cavity lying.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Get it. COVID-19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. May now from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Big strike here to Williams. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be second and goal.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Here's a design run. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Slye to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Shaheed now to return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready? 19, ready?
Milroe from the gun. Chased out to his right. Right side, Shaheed's got it. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch it horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Back to the air following that pick six. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He's got a man left. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
Ready. 65.
They throw it out quick to the left. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They managed 6 on the play, bring it up second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30.
Made a throw it. They drop this to Henderson underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Patriots have the ball and the lead, seeking a record-setting 7th title. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sticking with Henderson. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Pendles staying down. They're going for this. Trying to throw for it with May. Rolling left, buying some time. That's the line he's going to roll this out. May lost it. And this one goes out of bounds, but whether they recovered or not, it doesn't matter. Possession still changes with a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Seven Pirates. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Connection made to Shaheed. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Dragon 6. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
65, 6. Curve 19. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down.
Viking 18. Watch the back on this play. Back. Bronco.
From the gun, Milroe. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Ready, set.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Check out.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
May on 1st and 10. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New England.
The give now to Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. A gain of 2. Brings up
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Quick throw completed by May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he isn't going to reach the end zone, but hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try failed. Now Borregales on to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Buying some time left. He's running with it. And once more, the NFL runs through Foxborough. The New England Patriots are Super Bowl champions once again. This is something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s going back-to-back twice. In more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, well, these guys have officially joined them.
Commissioner Goodell at the podium, handing the Lombardi Trophy to the New England Patriots, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And their story ends at the top of the NFL, holding the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.